for people to know how from drinking green juices actually you can make a business out of that. So that's why we invited Tolman.
Thank you. Hello everybody, how you doing? That good, huh? Awesome. Guys, do me a favor and just take a deep breath in with me. Let it out. Play along. Come on, one more deep breath. Just helps me to relax a little bit. Yes, it's a little nerve-wracking to get up here. How many of you would like to live through tomorrow? You don't want to die tomorrow? Raise your hand. You can see your hands if you don't want to die tomorrow. Okay, some of you. Well, the ones that raise your hands, we have something in common. It's the joy for life. Hey, we want to be alive. What a great thing, right? And some people you can't do anything to get them to raise their hands, so that's okay. Creative entrepreneurship. Well, I would say that I'm a creative person in the sense that I thought, how can we create health in a way that people actually want to do it? Create health in a way that's exciting. And there's this thing called fasting. You guys heard of fasting? Take your hand and put it like this. Take your hand and just put it like this. And then grab your fake beard and say, fasting. Interesting. We talk about that stuff where you don't eat or drink wine or any of that stuff for a while, like you starve yourself. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's right. Anybody seen Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead? Anybody?
Yes.
Awesome. There's a movie called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. This guy was literally fat, sick, and nearly dead on medications, had all kinds of problems. He did some research and thought, you know what, I'm going to go 60 days of just drinking juice. And that's exactly what he did. And guess what? He got off his medications, he lost a buttload of fat, and he feels absolutely fantastic. And he's inspired literally millions of people around the world to watch this video, this documentary, to inspire them to feel healthy. So where I'm creative is I thought, how can we make this fun? And for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been bringing people from all around the world and going off on adventures, going whitewater rafting, snorkeling, horseback riding, whatever we can do that's a lot of fun while we're fasting on juices. So another couple of creative entrepreneurs. You guys heard of Hippocrates? Anybody? Hippocrates laid the foundation for modern medicine in about 400 BC. This guy Hippocrates laid the whole foundation for modern medicine. He said, let thy food be thy medicine. Let thy medicine be thy food. He said, better to fast one day than to take medicine. So if you're feeling sick, you feel like something's coming on, all you have to do is just fast for one day, and it goes away. Your body heals itself. But in the age in which we live, we get sick, and we're like, I'm getting sick, and you still keep eating crap and drinking stuff and doing all these other things, soda pop and burgers and whatever. Like, I don't know what's going on, I'm getting sick, Bob. All of a sudden you're flat out, I don't know what happened, and Mom comes along, here, have some chicken soup and eat some of this and some of that. You know what? Every mammal on the planet fasts when it gets sick. Every mammal, except for humans. Interesting. So Hippocrates was an interesting guy. Another creative entrepreneur was this guy by the name of Pythagoras. Interesting name, Pythagoras. Have you heard that guy? He's the triangle guy, right? Mathematician, created the 7 octaves of music. Absolutely brilliant mathematician. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights on water before his examination at Alexandria. What? I fasted for 40 days and 40 nights on water? Interesting. So I'm all about pushing the level of the human experience, and I'm all about evolution of human consciousness and even our physicality. We're a system of tubes. Our body is simply a system of tubes. Your skin is tubes, lets things in, lets things out. It's called cytophylactic. Your circulatory system is thousands and thousands of miles of tubes. Everything in your body is tubes. You are totally tubular, dude. Seriously, you're totally tubular. So disease is really just one thing. It's clogging of tubes. That's it. McDonald's, KFC, all kinds of burgers, Big Mac, soda pop, all this stuff all day, every day. I don't care if you want to eat it. I don't care if you want to drink it. Every once in a while, maybe you should stop for a minute and give your body a break. Seriously, what if every once in a while you're like, you know what, I'm going to put down my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a couple of days, and I'm going to try this thing called fasting. And I might as well do it with this guy, weirdo up on stage called Tyler Tolman, because he's going to take us out on adventures and talk about all kinds of fun stuff, and just have a good time doing it. So Hippocrates, Pythagoras, Plato, Leonardo da Vinci, Socrates, Aristotle, all of these guys fasted. It said that they fasted for 10 days at a time for mental and physical efficiency. I've taken upon myself to do this about 4 times a year. Got some people in the room actually that were inspired. Miss Sophie and CJ in here somewhere. Just recently did 21 days on juices. And I can tell you, not that you looked horrible before, but I can tell you after that 21 days, it was like a transformation. Absolutely beautiful what happens when people take the time to simply fast. And there's a very specific protocol that's been known about for thousands of years that we can follow. Very specific things, breathing. Because when you stop eating food, all of a sudden you rely on this thing called the sun, which, believe it or not, puts out energy. And the skin is like solar panels. You should actually go out in it every once in a while and get in the sun. And yet we're told there's a hole in the sky. The sky is falling. And we put petroleum-based skin products to protect ourselves from the skin. And actually, it's a known fact that petroleum causes cancer. Chemicals in sunscreen causes cancer. It's a very well-known fact. So we're creating our own epidemic by putting petroleum-based chemicals on our skin every day, believing that the sun is bad. Kind of interesting. The healthiest people I know on this planet are out in the sun just about every single day, more than anybody. And then we drink the stuff called water. You guys should try it every once in a while. It's some really good stuff. H2O. You know, I actually think that we are an invention by water so that it can get up and walk around. Water is intelligent. Every organ in your body is crying out for water. And, you know, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. So, creative entrepreneurship. I live my passion as much as I can. I have no official training. You know, I've really studied ancient past people. I've learned something called iridology, how to identify disease by looking into your eyes. By looking at your face, I can literally see problems with the liver, problems with the kidneys, problems with your stomach, your lungs, your reproductive system, the colon in different places. You can literally identify disease in people or sickness by looking at their face and looking in their eyes. Yeah, hallelujah. The cool thing is, if you think you're getting wrinkles and you're getting old, actually, if you do a fast and just clean your body out a little bit, it all heals itself up. Absolutely brilliant. So if you want to stay beautiful, you want to stay young, you want to feel good, you want to have energy, give it a try. Why not? You know, we have our entire lives from the time we were born. You've been eating every single day. So try it. Give it a break. I'm Tyler Tolman. Thank you very much.